You keep telling yourself, I'm behind. Behind in love, behind in money, behind in purpose. And you look out, and it feels like the whole world is sprinting past you. Everyone posting their highlights, their new careers, new apartments, new rings, new babies. And you scroll, you smile, you type, I'm so happy for you. But inside your chest, there's this quiet, sick feeling. This voice that whispers, you're late, you messed it up, you missed your moment. But what if that voice is lying to you? No one else knows how loud it is in your head. You've got the scoreboard you carry around right behind your eyes. By this age, you were supposed to be married. By this year, you were supposed to be out of that house. By now, you were supposed to have that job, the calling, the I finally made it moment. So every birthday feels less like a celebration and more like a deadline. You blow out candles, and all you can think is, I'm late, I'm behind, I'm failing. But who told you that? Who gave you that scoreboard? Because I promise you, it wasn't from God. You've started calling yourself names. God never called you. He never called you failure, slow, unwanted, or left behind. You replay every decision like it's a crime scene. If I hadn't dated them, if I hadn't wasted those years, if I'd chosen that city instead. You think every wrong turn took you off God's map. Like heaven threw up its hands and said, well, they missed it, too bad. That is a lie. That is a lie. You are not powerful enough to ruin the plan that God wrote before you took your first breath. You think you're behind because you're comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20? Come on. But God is not rushing your story to keep up with their timeline. He's running you on a different clock. So you call these last few years wasted, huh? The nights you cried, the jobs that drained you, the friendships that faded, the relationships that broke you. You look at this season and think, nothing's happening. I'm stuck. But what if heaven has a different word for it? Like training, rooting, rebuilding. While you thought you were going in circles, God was quietly tearing out everything in you that would have destroyed you. That would have destroyed you if He gave you what you wanted too soon. He was healing patterns you call personality. He was closing doors. He was closing doors you keep calling missed opportunities. Because He saw the whole road and you only saw the front door. You weren't parked. You were not parked. You were planted. You see, this world worships speed. Like how early did you succeed? How young did you make it? How fast did you get there? This world claps for early, but heaven claps for on time. God is not impressed with how early, how quickly you can sprint, especially in the wrong direction. He is not panicking because you're 20-something or 30-something and your life doesn't look like theirs. He is the one who created time. He is not held hostage by your age. There are doors He refuses to open for you. when your character isn't ready to walk through them yet. Not because he's punishing you, no, but because he loves you too much. He loves you too much to let your blessings become your prison. So while you're staring at the clock, he's looking at your heart. He's looking at your heart. And when those two finally align, that's what heaven calls right on time. So maybe you're not behind in life. Maybe you're right on schedule. Right on schedule for a story that doesn't look like theirs. Maybe the reason God didn't let you marry them is because he knew you would shrink yourself just to fit their small vision. Maybe the reason that job never called you back is because you were begging for a paycheck and he was building you for a purpose. Maybe you're not late. Maybe you're early. Maybe you're early for a version of you that still needs to be forged in the fire for a little bit longer. You keep saying, I should be further by now. But what if God is saying, you're exactly where you need to be for what I'm about to do for you next? And your only job right now is not to sprint to catch up, but to stay in position while he finishes the work he started in you. So listen to me. You are not late. You are not behind. And you are not forgotten. Heaven has not lost your file. And God has not misplaced your name. You are not the extra in everybody else's movie. You are the main character in a story that God is still writing for you. For you in a timeline you don't have to control. So tonight, when you feel that panic rising, when you hear that voice say, you're running out of time, I want you to look back at your own reflection and say out loud to yourself, I am not behind. I am being prepared. I'm exactly where God needs me to be right now. Right now for what he's about to do next for you. Let them run their race. Let them post their milestones. Let them celebrate their right now. As for you, you'll stay faithful to the pace he set for your own feet, to the timing he wrote for your life, because you are not behind in life. You are right on time in God's plan.